There are moments that feel like they belong in a movie, but they happen in real life. Welcome to Incredible Moments Caught on Camera. We're looking at unusual events from around the world, along with the story, the cause, and what makes each one worth remembering. Coastal cliffs are always under pressure from wind, seawater, and erosion over time. The incident at Zakynthos raises a real question. Are popular tourist spots being run just a little too close to dangerous ground?
Two boats, there's people under there.
I saw it. There was like...
This is West Bay, England, where the beauty of the coastal cliffs comes with a constant risk of landslides. The driver ran into a dangerous situation on the road. It's a reminder of how fast conditions can change and how much focus driving really takes. Visitors in Geiranger, Norway witnessed a powerful geological event as natural forces reshaped part of the landscape.
Was macht die? Der startet durch.
An emotional farewell for Air Berlin. Behind every dramatic moment in the sky, there's strict coordination and control from the aviation industry. The landslide in Handlova damaged roads, homes, and the rail system, showing just how far-reaching unstable terrain can be.
Oh, shit. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Hey, we got another one crashed over here!
The accident scene in Belton, Texas got even more dangerous when a large truck couldn't stop in time, a reminder of why safe following distance and driver attention matter so much. A landslide usually starts long before the ground actually moves, as water quietly weakens the stability underneath. In any disaster, the most important thing to protect isn't property, it's human life. Have you ever experienced extreme weather where you live? Share your story in the comments. Floodwater on the Yellowstone River in Gardner, Montana, shows just how destructive fast-moving water can be, strong enough to damage structures and sweep away objects that size and weight would normally hold in place. The incident in Tugulawa ended without injury, but it's a reminder that bystanders need to keep a safe distance from dangerous situations like this. rock slide on the Jammu-Srinagar highway near Panthiyal changed the landscape in just a few seconds, a sign of how risky mountain roads can be. Have you ever found yourself in a similar situation? Tell us what you took away from it.
Figure it out and make sure to get the
Strong wind can turn everyday objects into hazards. That's why it's so important to secure anything loose before a storm hits. What makes this bridge stand out is where it sits on National Highway G317, a key route connecting parts of China to Tibet. If you come across wildlife on the road, keep a safe distance and let them move on their own. Keeping a safe distance doesn't just protect you, it keeps wildlife from feeling threatened too.
Get back.
This moment shows how wildlife behavior is often shaped by survival instinct and a natural response to danger. A reminder that with powerful animals like this, keeping a safe distance always matters most. Just about 1.3 miles from the epicenter, a landslide hit Iceland after a magnitude 5.4 earthquake, a reminder that seismic activity can destabilize a mountain slope.
I thought that the ground was opening underneath me. Oh my God.
Oh my God. No way.
4 hikers at Rocky Mountain National Park made it out safely after a sudden rockfall, a reminder of how important it is to stay alert on unstable terrain. Even large steel structures can give way under the kind of force that moving rock and debris can generate.
Oh mon Dieu.
In Sixte-Fer-à-Cheval, France, a landslide released a large amount of rock from the mountainside, a sign of just how powerful erosion and geological instability can be. What do you think led to this situation? Share your thoughts in the comments. Once rock weathers and a slope becomes unstable, it only takes one moment to set off a major landslide. That blizzard-like scene at North Cronulla Beach is actually sea foam whipped up by big waves and strong wind. Near the Meanbog Wind Farm in Ireland, a layer of peat and Sitka spruce trees slid downhill, carrying a large amount of sediment with it, a sign of just how unstable some terrain can be.
Whoa!
Gibraltar Airport is considered a challenging one because of its unique location, the terrain around it, and some limited operating conditions. A boat trip on Lake Powell, Arizona turned into an unexpected encounter with the power of nature, a reminder that conditions out there can change fast. Even an off-road vehicle shouldn't try to cross floodwater carrying mud and rock. Some stunts are only meant for trained professionals. The safest choice is to just watch from a proper distance. A simple barrier can make a big difference, keeping people away from situations that could turn dangerous. Not every flight goes exactly as planned, but training, procedure, and experience are what get crews through the unexpected. Railway incidents are a reminder. Slowing down and staying alert near the tracks can prevent a serious accident.
Maximum height 1,000 feet.
Modern aviation technology is improving ultralight seaplanes through better materials design and performance. Keeping a safe distance and controlling your speed are two of the most important ways to reduce risk on a wet road. The landslide in Zhongzhou, China shows how a mountain road can turn dangerous when geological conditions shift.
I'm speeding up.
A homemade flying vehicle went through its first test, a sign of just how tricky it is to combine car design with aviation engineering. When load-bearing structures fail, a building can collapse in a chain reaction in just a few seconds. The Sichuan-Tibet highway offers stunning scenery, but the mountainous terrain can bring challenges like landslides for drivers. When you're facing floodwater, turning around is usually the safest call. In just a few seconds, a major rockfall changed an entire job site, a reminder of just how important safety planning is. This is a secondary rainbow. It shows up when sunlight reflects twice inside water droplets, creating a second arc. If you were in this situation, what's the safe call you'd make and why? That's not a bird, that's a biplane making an emergency landing on the water in Guatemala, showing just how much pilot skill matters when things go wrong unexpectedly. This road in India cuts through mountains where geological activity can create real challenges for infrastructure. A natural event in Mojokerto, East Java, Indonesia, changed the plans for students at Nurus Jabon boarding school. Their skill got them back safely, but the big waves off Kerala are a reminder you should never take a rough sea warning lightly. A school of fish ended up as unexpected witnesses to the event, showing how animals respond to sudden changes in their environment. At Zion National Park, Weeping Rock is a reminder that natural formations can change as environmental conditions shift.
That's what that other landslide looked like in 2019.
A motorcyclist in India avoided danger by a hair, a sign of how fast traffic conditions can change and why staying alert matters so much. A cargo plane incident in Puerto Carreño, Colombia, shows why aviation needs such strict safety procedures and systems. Natural hazards can show up without warning, and spotting the early signs can make the difference between staying safe and getting caught off guard.
The ramp for exit 15E and a couple of problems on the crash. 2 lanes are not.
Heavy machinery needs a thorough check before operation, since a technical failure can create serious risk.
About 10 minutes from 1 in 9. This report is brought.
If you're visiting West Bay, Dorset, keep a safe distance from the cliffs. A sudden landslide can be seriously dangerous. This road might look like a shortcut, but the unexpected hazards show why picking the safer route matters.
Whoa.
A reminder of just how important monitoring and warning systems are in areas at risk of rockfall. A total lunar eclipse turned into a striking blood moon over the San Francisco sky as Earth's shadow shifted the moon's color.
Okay. What are we gonna do, no? Oh my god, just keep driving. You concentrate on the road. Oh my god. Hit the wipers. What are we gonna do? Try to get in the house. Car.
A 10-foot python can be pretty frightening, but understanding snake behavior helps people handle these situations more safely.
I'm going window up. Where you going?
A large python getting into a house can be dangerous. Experts recommend keeping your distance and calling a wildlife handler instead of approaching it yourself. Bird strikes are rare, but the aviation industry always has a process in place to handle that risk.
The boss has got those really long legs.
A large swarm of bees followed the car after the queen bee got trapped inside, a sign of just how strongly a swarm bonds with its queen. Even structures built to reduce wave impact can get pushed past their limits during a powerful storm, a sign of how far coastal protection can only go.
Aircraft will be making Give me 2 engines ready to go.
After an issue with the landing gear, a FedEx plane slid off the runway in Chattanooga, highlighting just how much emergency procedures and pilot training matter. This is one of the effects recorded after a major earthquake in Myanmar, with tremors also felt in parts of Thailand. Underground work calls for thorough training, close teamwork, and strict safety procedures. The incident near Aktau is a reminder that aviation safety comes down to strict procedure preparation and staying focused every step of the way. It looks like just another stretch of road, but this one has a way of making every vehicle relearn how to keep its balance.
Oh my god. We got. Oh my gosh!
A rockfall in Kerry, Ireland led authorities to temporarily close the beach as a precaution to protect visitors. A well-timed warning signal can prevent an accident just by giving people a little more time to react. On the road, danger doesn't always come from other vehicles. Weather, road conditions, and human decisions all play a part, too. In Quebec, a pilot made an emergency landing on a highway, showing just how much split-second decisions matter in a crisis.
Oh my God! We're in a tornado! We're literally in a tornado, dude.
Look at the trees, geez.
Oh! It might flip the truck. Oh!
Lay down, bro.
Holy.
During a tornado in St. Louis, 2 workers had only seconds to find shelter, a reminder of how much it matters to recognize an emergency in time. Neither of them seemed to realize how fast things could change, a reminder to stay alert even when the job feels like it's already done. A moment underground reminds us that geological conditions can shift without warning, which is exactly why safety procedures matter so much.
Hang tight. 16 radio, we need our unit.
Staying calm and reacting quickly helped avoid what could have been a dangerous situation involving a truck.
Whoa!
Even small rock falls shouldn't be taken lightly. When you're climbing, check for loose rock and keep a safe distance. This isn't a camera trick. It's a sun halo formed when sunlight interacts with ice crystals in the atmosphere. An earthquake can be felt in a lot of different ways, and water sloshing in a pool is one of the more noticeable signs of ground movement. A plane incident in Argentina where the aircraft clipped an antenna tower before making an emergency landing shows just how much pilot training and emergency procedure matter. Flash floods can form fast, leaving people very little time to react, which is why early warning and preparation matter so much.
Meu Deus do céu. Meu Deus.
The incident in Vinhedo, Brazil, highlights just how important aviation safety systems are and why the industry keeps working to improve them. On narrow bridges, one rush decision can affect every vehicle around it. The floodwater will eventually go down, but the efforts of teachers in Bontoc, Southern Leyte show just how much community support matters during a disaster. A well-known skateboarder and a local skate park in Medellin came together for a moment the community won't forget.